Hey there, Wheels 4 Drive family! Today we're diving into the world of Volkswagen's latest reveal. We all love discovering what's new in the automotive world, especially when it comes to SUVs, right? Well, buckle up because Volkswagen has just revealed the Tayron for the European market, and there's a lot to unpack. Could this be a glimpse into what we can expect from the next-gen Tiguan hitting the US? Let's break it down, ask the right questions, and see if the Tayron is just a European sensation or a crystal ball for what's coming our way. So first off, what is the Tayron all about? Volkswagen has introduced it as a replacement for the Tiguan Allspace in Europe. But what does that mean for us in the US? Here's where things get interesting. Volkswagen says the next-gen Tiguan for the US will share the same long wheelbase platform as the Tayron, but with a twist. The sheet metal, powertrains, and features are going to differ for us on this side of the Atlantic. But here's the million-dollar question. How much will actually change, and how much will remain the same? Will we be seeing a different design, or will the Tiguan just be Tayron with a slight makeover? Now, let's talk dimensions. The Tayron measures about 189 inches long, which makes it a little longer than the current US market Tiguan. Think of it as fitting between the Tiguan and the larger Atlas. So, are we expecting a roomier cabin? Absolutely. The Tayron offers seating for 5, but there's an optional third row for those who need to squeeze in 7 passengers. It's a family-friendly feature that's sure to appeal to anyone needing that extra versatility. How often do you find yourself thinking, I could really use a little more space for the kids, or maybe even some extra cargo room for that weekend getaway? Well, the Tayron might just offer that solution. What about the design? You can tell right away it's a Volkswagen. The exterior is marked by clean, sharp lines and those unmistakable rectangular shapes that VW fans love. But let's ask ourselves, does this styling hit the right notes? Personally, I think the Tayron strikes a perfect balance between modern sophistication and classic VW design elements. The front end is sharp, with thin LED light bars connecting the headlights and an illuminated Volkswagen logo sitting proudly in the middle. This is a trend we're seeing more and more, integrating lighting into the front fascia for that sleek, futuristic look. What do you think? Is this the new face of VW's SUV lineup, or would you prefer something a little more rugged? Moving to the side profile, a prominent character line runs across the doors, and I have to say, it gives the Tayron a more athletic stance. There's chrome trim around the windows, which we all know adds that touch of luxury we expect from Volkswagen. The full-width taillights at the back. Stylish and trendy. It's clear VW is going for a bold but refined look. But here's something to think about. Do we really care that much about the design, or are we more focused on what's under the hood? But here's where things get really interesting. Under the hood, we've got a wide range of powertrains in Europe, starting with a 148 horsepower mild hybrid. That's right, hybrid tech is making its way into everything now. Later down the line, VW will offer plug-in hybrid versions. And get this, one of them will have a 268 horsepower setup with a 19.7 kilowatt-hour battery capable of over 62 miles of electric range. That's pretty impressive for an SUV of this size. But what about the US market? Unfortunately, it doesn't look like we'll be getting these hybrids here just yet. So what will the US spec Tiguan offer in terms of performance? Will we see the same powertrain options, or will VW opt for something completely different? And how do you feel about not having the hybrids available in the US? Speaking of engines, Europe will also get 2 turbocharged gas engines and 2 TDI diesel options. The most powerful diesel will crank out 190 horsepower and come standard with all-wheel drive. And here's the fun part, all powertrain options will come with automatic dual-clutch gearboxes. So what's your preference? Gas, hybrid, or diesel? And will a dual-clutch transmission win you over, or are you more of a traditional automatic fan? Let's move to the inside, because let's face it, the interior is where most of us spend our time, and the Tayron doesn't disappoint. The first thing that grabs your attention is the massive 12.6-inch touchscreen right in the middle of the dash. It's reminiscent of what we've seen on the ID.Buzz, and it gives the cabin a high-tech, modern feel. You've got open-pore wood trim stretching across the dashboard, and there's even an illuminated decorative strip that continues onto the door panels. So, is this the most luxurious VW VW interior yet. It sure feels like it. And Volkswagen isn't skimping on the ambiance either. There's an airy, spacious vibe inside that we think a lot of families will love. Now let's get into the tech. The Tayron comes with some seriously advanced features. Standard adaptive cruise control? Check. Lane keeping assist, lane change assist, and emergency braking? Absolutely. But here's the cool part. It can even detect pedestrians and cyclists. So not only is it stylish, but it's also incredibly safe. Plus, there's a digital rearview mirror and road sign recognition in the digital gauge cluster. Ever miss a speed limit sign and wish your car could tell you? Well, the Tayron's got your back. Oh, and did I mention the optional extras? If you're into tech, this is gonna blow your mind. The Tayron will offer a voice assistant integrated with ChatGPT. Imagine controlling your car with a conversational AI. There's also an optional 700-watt Harman Kardon sound system for those of you who love your music, a panoramic sunroof for those sunny days, and power-adjustable leather seats with massage and ventilation functions. We're talking next-level comfort. But what about you? Are these features must-haves for your next SUV, or are you all about the basics? At the end of the day, the Tayron gives us a sneak peek into what Volkswagen has in store for the US market with the next-gen Tiguan. Sure, there will be differences, but if you ask me, the Tayron sets a pretty high bar. It's stylish, packed with tech, and has enough powertrain options to suit just about any driver. So, what do you think? Is the Tayron shaping up to be the future of Volkswagen's SUV lineup in the US? Or will the Tiguan bring something entirely different to the table? I'd love to hear your thoughts. Drop a comment below. Let me know what features stand out to you, and whether you think the Tayron is a winner or just another crossover in an already crowded market. And of course, if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to hit that like button, share it with your friends, and subscribe to Wheels 4 Drive for more daily videos. We've got plenty more exciting car reviews, reveals, and comparisons coming your way. See you in the next one.